Jarvis Theodore Roosevelt Catoe was an American serial killer whose crimes terrorized the United States during the late 1930s. Born on October 6, 1905 in South Carolina, Catoe grew up in a large family and had a relatively unremarkable childhood, though he suffered a head injury at an early age, a common detail found in the histories of many later violent offenders. Catoe moved to Washington, D.C. as a young man, where he worked primarily as a handyman. Outwardly quiet and polite, Catoe concealed a much darker side. Between 1935 and 1941, he targeted women, often landladies or women who rented out rooms, whom he would strangle to death after sexually assaulting them. His method was disturbingly simple. He would pose as a tenant seeking a room, gain entry, and then attack. His killing spree stretched across several states, including Maryland and New York, leaving a trail of victims and little evidence. Because he frequently traveled and targeted marginalized or working-class women, many of his crimes initially went unconnected. Authorities at the time struggled to track transient criminals like Catoe, and forensic science was still in its infancy. Catoe was finally arrested in 1941 after a pattern in the murders emerged, and law enforcement zeroed in on him. He confessed to multiple murders during interrogation. In October 1941, he was tried, convicted, and sentenced to death. Jarvis Catoe was executed in the electric chair at D.C.'s Lorton Reformatory on January 26, 1943. Though lesser known than other serial killers in American history, Catoe's crimes left a haunting legacy, one that highlighted gaps in policing transient offenders and the vulnerability of women living alone during a time of social upheaval.